Hello, and welcome to Campus to Community, the Columbia Basin College News Magazine. I'm your host, Dawn Alford, CBC's Assistant Director for College Relations. On today's show, Daphne Lightfoot, the Associate Director for Student Employment, will explore the many free resources available to students and the community through the Student Employment Office. We'll also focus on a program that provides second chances. CBC's new High School Academy provides high school dropouts with an opportunity to earn their diplomas. Shanice Brian, a graduate of the program, will talk with us later. But first, we're joined by the Director for CBC's High School Academy, Leonor Maldonado. Welcome, Leonor.
Thank you for inviting me, Dawn.
So there's many reasons that students do not complete their high school diploma, but what are some of these young people that come to the high school, what are their stories that come to the academy?
Typically, the students that come to our high school academy are between the ages of 16 to 20 years of age, and they come with a wide range of reasons as to why they are returning, why they have dropped out or stopped out. They get to the point where they realize that they really need an education, they really need a high school diploma, but because they're a little bit older than the traditional high school student, it's somewhat difficult for them to return to the high school campus. And so with this program, we provide them an area whereby they feel safe, they feel welcomed at the CBC campus, and they feel comfortable, and they're able to trust. Consequently, they are focused on their studies.
Wonderful.
So we're excited about that.
Great. Now this program has only been in existence for less than a year. Tell us some of your successes thus far.
That's true. Our program has not been in existence very long. We did have our first classes starting in March, and we are happy to report that as a result of those classes, we had 4 students that were able to graduate. And like I said, some of our students have only a couple of credits that they need, and they just need a place to focus and to finish their studies. So not only were those 4 students able to graduate from their particular districts, but they also graduated at CBC as well on a special ceremony. So they were pretty excited, and currently we have about 44 students enrolled compared to 18 when we first started.
Great. So how are these students finding their way to the academy?
That's the interesting part, because we find that the students like the academy so much that they start sharing with one another. And so we have students coming in who are referred by our own students, and some have heard it over the radio, and so consequently they're self-referred. And the other part is that we have partnered with a couple of districts, including Kennewick, Richland, and Pasco, as well as Columbia. And about a couple of weeks ago, Kennewick School District had this fantastic program whereby they said, they had a campaign called We Want You Back. And so we went door to door knocking at identified houses, and we just basically told the students, we want you back. And so that was very welcoming and very well received.
What a wonderful campaign. So how do they go about enrolling into the program if they're interested?
If the students are interested, they should first check with their own district to make sure that they qualify. The districts hold the applications. However, we also are encouraging them to go to Fast Forward with Jenny Hamilton, who is in charge of looking over the applications and deciding and helping the students determine what would be the best placement for them. It could be our program, it could be others.
Wonderful. And we're on a quarterly system?
Yes, we are. We're following the same CBC academic calendar.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Leonor.
Thank you for having me.
We do want you back, but if you're questioning whether or not you can do this, wait until you meet the next guest and hear her story. We'll be right back. Not everyone graduates from high school in the traditional 4 years. Shaniece Bryan, a graduate of CBC's High School Academy, is here to tell us her story. So welcome, Shaniece.
Hi, Dawn. Thank you.
So I understand you had some hurdles to graduating. What were some of those?
Yes, I was one of my own hurdles. I guess I just wasn't focused and I wasn't really motivated, and I wasn't really thinking about the importance of a diploma, and I just wasn't too worried about going to school and graduating. And then I went to four different high schools before I went to the High School Academy program at CBC.
Yeah, and then how were you as far as asking questions?
If I needed help and I didn't get it, I wouldn't ask for help because I'd just be too nervous or embarrassed, so that didn't help.
Okay, so tell me, what changed in your life that you said, okay, finally, I'm going to do this?
Well, I wasn't doing anything. I tried the GED thing and it didn't work, and then I had tried to get a job, and I think probably because I didn't have a diploma, they didn't hire me. I wasn't getting any callbacks, and so I wasn't doing anything. And so then I realized, oh, okay, I'll just go back to school. And so I went to Legacy, and then I heard about the High School Academy program.
That's great. So, I mean, in a relatively short amount of time, you were able to enroll, and then last June, you officially graduated with your high school diploma.
Yes, I brought it with me.
That's so wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you are part of the first class of the Academy.
Yes.
So what does this accomplishment mean to you?
I'm very proud of myself. I'm so glad I graduated. I'm glad I went back. It's something I can show my son when he starts school, that I can motivate him and push him to graduate, because now it opens a lot of more doors for me, and I'm actually going to be attending CBC for winter quarter.
That is wonderful. We can't wait to have you there.
Thank you.
So what do you say to other students out there that may have stopped out or dropped out of high school?
Just keep it going. Don't lose that motivation, and if you lose it, you should definitely call the High School Academy, because they really helped me. I mean, that was my last chance to graduate, and I did.
And yes, you did. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Now it's your turn. Contact CBC's High School Academy and earn your high school diploma. CBC students, community members, and local employers have a great resource available to them in the Student Employment Office. To tell us more, we're joined by Associate Director for Student Employment, Daphne Lightfoot. Hi, Daphne.
Hi, how are you?
Great. So definitely there's lots of resources at the Student Employment Office. Can you please share some of those?
I'd love to. The first thing I want to let people know is that the Student Employment Office is not just open to students. We are open to the public as well. Our philosophy as a community college is to open our doors and to serve the community. So we're really excited about that. We have many things available to students in the community. We provide resume writing workshops each month. We have jobs that are part-time jobs. We have work-study jobs. We have internship opportunities. There's just so many different things that are available to the individuals who come to us.
And on top of that, I understand each year you have a career expo?
We get really excited every year about our career expo. It's in the third Thursday in February every year, and we have 75 to 100 employers who come on campus. And what is so exciting about the event is that, again, it's open to the public, and it's just a really comfortable, informal setting. So if I'm an accounting major and someday I'd like to work with an accounting firm, I can actually be talking to that hiring manager or maybe that supervisor and say, hey, this is what I want to do in the future. What what can you tell me? You know, what words of wisdom do you have for me? How can you help guide me? So there's that opportunity to find out the path to go. Many of these employers are actually hiring students or community members then. So we always encourage people to come with their resumes. They're going to be passing those out to the employers and ready to fill out applications. So it's just a really, really great opportunity.
It is. So for those who are looking for employment right now, how do they go about looking for the jobs that are available and posting their resume?
Okay, well, we have a database system. Now, the jobs that get posted into our system go online and they can be accessed 24 hours a day. And then we also have a general job board. And so the types of jobs that we post, we have full-time positions and part-time positions that may be from employers throughout the community that anybody can apply for. But we also have work-study jobs. And students who apply for financial aid and are eligible for the work-study have another set of jobs that they can look at. And students have an opportunity to either work on campus or to work with our program coordinator to work off campus doing something related to their major. And what is such an awesome opportunity with that is it's a win-win for the employer and the student. The student's getting hands-on experience in their field of study. They're able to build their resume. Plus, we can reimburse that employer a portion of that student's earnings. So it's just a wonderful partnership.
Definitely. So how do they go to, again, where do they go to post their resume and to look those jobs up?
So it's jobs.columbiabasin.edu, and that will take you to a page and it'll say, employer, would you like to post a job? Click here. Student, community member, would you like to seek a job? Click here. And what happens is when the student or the community member goes in and it just takes 2 minutes to fill out the information, but they can upload their resume into our database. So I could be a student looking for work and have uploaded my resume in the database, and an employer can seek resumes.
Wow.
And so I can be networking and not even know that there's a potential employer could call me or send me an email. So it's just a wonderful opportunity, and of course it's all free.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank
so
you.
Again, they can walk into the office
They can come see us.
or they can get online.
Get online
at jobs.columbiabasin.edu.
Columbiabasin.edu.
Yep. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. This concludes this month's Campus to Community. If you would like more information on the topics covered today, contact information will be made available at the end of the program. Visit us on the web at columbiabasin.edu or call 547-0511. For Campus to Community, I'm Dawn Alford. We'll see you next time.